On today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Paris makes a plea on behalf of Thomas to Hope. Liam and Finn talk about Douglas and Thomas, and Hope and Steffy have to make a difficult choice. Thomas makes a pledge to Steffy at Forrester Creations that he will behave himself. He knows he went too far and that no one wants to see him at work, but he can still help and salvage Hope for the future. Hope and Paris argue about whether the blonde should bring Thomas back to her line in the design studio. How much does it mean to her that he created the most popular collection? Paris reminds her. She has a strong belief that he can save Hope's line. Hope states that Ridge and Steffy will make the final decision. Thomas realizes in the main office that his sister is upset with him and makes a commitment to follow orders. Steffy wants to be able to trust him, not for him to be submissive. Steffy rants that she wants her brother back and doesn't want to be at conflict with him. When Thomas informs her that she has always been superior to him, his eyes tear up. "I want to be a solid foundation you can rely on. I apologize for not being there, but please accept my word that I will make every effort to do so. I'm serious." Finn plays with Kelly and Douglas at the Cliff home and distributes stethoscopes for people to use as they please. Liam shows up. Kelly lets her father know that she is a doctor. She was a cook when Liam called earlier. He chuckles. "Are you prepared to leave?" he inquires when he arrives to pick up Douglas. He desires to linger for a short while. It will give them an opportunity to catch up, adds Liam, so long as Finn is cool with it. Liam tells Finn how pleased they are to have Douglas back with them as the kids dash off to their bedrooms. Because he has never been able to depend on Thomas for assistance, he wants the boy to experience that. Being let down by your father is not simple. They talk about how remarkable Douglas is in light of everything he has gone through. Liam considers that after Caroline passed away, all he had left was Thomas. He detests to consider how his life would have become if Hope hadn't taken action. Finn considers it unfortunate that he became involved in one of Thomas' scams. Liam explains that he was aware that something was off. If there is any justice in the world, Thomas will realize that his deeds have repercussions. Hope is asked if she can see Thomas working on her line again in the design office by Paris. Hope inquires about Paris' opinions of him since she is unsure. Paris claims to understand what appeals to women. She feels that his efforts to reconcile his parents went too far, yet his work is so excellent because of this kind of passion. "Do you believe you ought to approach Steffy and inquire as to whether Thomas and his collection might be given another chance?" Thomas chastises Steffy in the main office, saying, "Come on, they've had difficult times before. Even though what he did was wrong, he had good intentions. That's no excuse," according to Steffy. Thomas is aware of the situation and was ready to take his time in exile. It's acceptable to punish him, but not to punish Hope for the future. The line requires him. Hope acknowledges to Paris in the design studio that losing Thomas from the line was a setback. They worked well together and she believed they understood one another. "But I was mistaken. He let her down after she told everyone he had changed." Hope gave him access to several of her most precious possessions. She vowed never to collaborate with him once more, but she cared about her line and career. She owes it to the coworkers she supervises at the business. "I'm not sure what to do so." Although Steffy doesn't want to talk to her brother in the main office right now, he reminds her that she doesn't have much time. He's delivering yet another pitch. Hope enters. When she spots him, she pauses and inquires as to what is going on. Thomas explains that he had hoped that Steffy would allow him to assist her with the line. He makes a placard pointing to the designs he's been developing. He claims that what he did to her mother was unacceptable and that he had no intention of hurting her. Just for assistance with the line, Thomas is not pleading for forgiveness. Hope requests a private discussion with Steffy. Thomas is aware that doing this won't undo the damage he did, but it will benefit her collection. "I owe you at least that." Hope informs Steffy that there is nothing she can do to improve her line after Thomas leaves. Steffy questions, "Are you asking me to let Thomas come back to the company and design for Hope for the future?" Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Bold Media Point, and stay with us.